Hello everybody. So welcome back to another social video here. I figured I'm going to change up a little bit. I was going to do a Reddit story today and go over it and have my thoughts on it. But then I was like, you know what I haven't done in a couple of years? I have not done the Myers-Briggs personality test in a long time. So I was like, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll do that as my video. I'm pretty excited to do it. It's been a couple years since I've done this thing. I've definitely changed quite a bit, so I'm actually really intrigued to see how different I'm going to be. When I first did this, I was an INFJ, and a couple of my friends were like, oh my god, you're in like the 1%, and like they were making a big deal out of it. And I didn't really know too much about this, and I was like, oh, whatever, it is what it is. But I would say this is pretty accurate. I'm definitely a diplomatic type person, and I do like to constantly improve myself. Turbulent advocate. I actually don't know what that means. I forgot what that meant. Let's see here. Turbulent advocate. Oh, that's a long read. Rarest personality types of all. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's how I was. Yeah, I was definitely way more introverted a couple years ago here. I think I did this back in 2018, 2019. I'm not totally sure, to be honest with you, but now it's 2022, so I figured, why not? Here, I'm gonna. You can view history. Oh, that's cool. But I'm gonna retake the test. So I'm gonna document this real quick for the YouTube. So 99% introverted, 69% intuitive. Nice. Nature, 78% feeling. I feel like that's not as true anymore. Tactics, judging, 65%. That's probably right. Identity, turbulent, 76%. That's not a good sign. Hopefully that changes here. Retake the test. You regularly make friends. Oh, hell yeah. You spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. That's very true. Seeing other people cry can usually make you feel... That is incredibly true. I'm very empathetic. It's really kind of annoying, actually, sometimes. Like, you'll be in a movie, and I'll be watching somebody cry on screen. I literally have no attachment to this person, and I'll just feel like I have to. Not for any other reason other than I'm seeing somebody else do it. You often make a backup plan for your... Yeah. I'm like the person that has like plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then it makes me overthink. And then I just go into this wild spiral. And then like, kind of a weird example, but when I used to play Minecraft, I used to have like 7 different hiding spots for everything. And I would have like underground tunnels leading to everywhere because I just wanted to have a backup plan for my backup plan. So yes, usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would say in the past, that was not true, but I would say I am definitely more on that level now. No, I'm gonna go neutral on that one. I don't want to. Yeah, I'll go neutral on that one. I think I want to say I'm like right here because I would say I'm like 51% agree, but I'll just leave it at neutral. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people. Mostly talk to the ones you already know. Well, yeah. Let's be honest. I'll just do all the way because that is true. I really don't. Although, no, I would say that's not totally as true anymore. Oh man, I wish there was like a 5th option there. Would I say it's a medium amount of agreement or a little amount of agreement? I would say I try, but I would, for the most part, don't. Next, you prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Yeah, I'm very much a one thing at a time type person, and if I try to do like multiple tasks at the same time, I get frazzled. So I do try to do it. You're very sentimental. I would say not as much as I was. I used to be very, very sentimental. I would argue I'm actually down there now. There's very few things now that I feel like I need to keep around. I've actually gotten rid of quite a bit of stuff that I never thought I could get rid of. I've become a little bit more of a minimalist over the last couple of years. You like organizing tools, like schedules and lists. I'm debating whether or not I should show my budgeting. I might edit this out real quick. So here is my entire portfolio. I blacked out obviously all the numbers so you guys cannot see, but I literally have everything stored on this sheet. I'm currently in the if you don't know, I have a computer science background, so I'm trying to get all the data at once using APIs to get onto the sheet. It's a bit of a long working thing. I barely work on it, but that's the goal, eventually, to get this all dynamic. But I have every little thing marked down. Every cent that I own or put into any type of app or crypto or anything is all on here. I make lists of lists of lists. Like, it's, yeah. I'm definitely very organizational heavy, if you say the least. So, yes, 100%. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall ability. Yeah. I like to not admit this. On a video I did on a different channel, I forgot to put the time to skip to on literally the 21st marker of the video, and it still says 0000 skip to 0000. So that's pretty embarrassing, and I can't stop thinking about it. It's like so small, like it's no one's gonna care, but it bothers the hell out of me. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone finding interesting and striking conversation? No, absolutely not. You are not interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works. I've definitely changed in that one. I like that now. I like getting different perspectives. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. That one hits deep. Bit of a, I might get on this channel at one point or another, but there was a bit of a relationship issue surrounding this exact line, pretty much. So, long story short, I broke up with somebody because I was following my head rather than my heart. So, we'll see how that works out in the long run. But anyways, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I obviously agree with that. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. That is, no, I'm not good at spring of the moment. Spring of the moment. What is that? What am I trying to say here? Spur of the moment. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. That's false. I am very much worried about how people see me. It's really annoying. I feel like I have gotten better on that, but there's a certain level of, if somebody thinks that I'm a bad person, I get very like antsy and very like frustrated because I really try my hardest to not be a bad person. So I guess that would be to be a good person. So, but I don't like saying that because by saying that you kind of sound arrogant. So it's like, anyways, I like to think I am. I hope I am. You enjoy participating in group activities. That is false. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation ending. Oh, no, absolutely not. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than yeah, that's facts. I don't like buying myself stuff either. It's really weird. It's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Because like I want a video game really bad, but like I won't buy it. It's like I don't deserve it. You know, somebody else wanted it though for their birthday. I'll buy it. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try. Yes, 100%. You're prone to worry that things will. Yes, 100%. You avoid leadership roles in group settings. No, I would say I would disagree on that. And I know it sounds very weird, but I don't like unless somebody else takes the role immediately. I do tend to actually be that kind of person because I hate sitting around there and everyone pointing at each other, going, "What do we do? What do we do?" All right, let's do this. All right, can we just do something here? Can we at least try to do something here? So even with some of my friend groups, I'm the one who has started having to plan out events like going out and stuff, because they don't keep up with it. Not because they don't care. I've kind of this takes a couple years. I think I mentioned this in my other video, the 5 ways to handle depression. But we got to get out of the mentality that people don't want to speak to you, and that if they didn't speak to us, then that means they don't care. That's not true. All right, people get busy. People just after a certain amount of times, people are afraid to even ask. So I tend to be that person now that gets everyone back together after a while. So I've kind of like taken the leadership roles by default. I guess that's the right way of saying it. If no one else does, I will. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say here. If no one else takes the leadership role, I will do it. But if somebody else is willing, wanting to do it, be my guest. You were definitely not an artistic type of person. That's facts. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. That's. I don't know about that one. No. No, I think. Ooh, that would be bad. That's tough because feelings is what makes us human, and that's why we give, and that's why we cherish things and we love. But on the flip side, if you're not rational about those things, then you do really stupid things. And when you do really stupid things, you don't make the right decision. I'm going to have to go neutral on this one, because I really think you need both. There is no one way or the other on that one. You really need to have both. You prefer to do chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yeah, I do. I know that seems crazy, probably to most people watching this, but it's true. You enjoy watching people argue. I do. It's really bad, but I do. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. 100%. Your mood can change very quickly. That's a tough one, because it can, but it doesn't usually. So like, it's something that has to trigger me, but not many things trigger me, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna say, your mood can change very quickly. I'm gonna disagree with that one, because the majority of the time I'm pretty calm, cool, and collected. Even if I'm not inside, I still stay calm, cool, collected. So I'm gonna say majority of the time, no, I don't change very quickly. That's how I'm interpreting that question. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I don't lose patience with them. It does bother me, but I don't lose patience. I don't know if that makes sense to people watching this. Like, I'm a part-time tutor as well, and so there's a lot of times where students come up to me and they're like, it's like really simple stuff, and I legitimately think it's like the easiest thing on the planet, but I don't ever get frustrated over it. I don't know. Give me like 10 seconds. I'll say a little bit. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. No, 100% disagree. You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. No. I'm a little bit pessimistic on that one. I'm not anti-religion or anything like that, but I'm a little bit more of an analytical mind, and so just logically speaking, I do question certain things. So I'll leave it at that, because I feel like I'm going to get some hate otherwise. You usually prefer to be around others rather than you're on your own. No, I'm not going to fully disagree, because I do like some, but for the most part, I am pretty, what's the word? Self-sufficient, I guess is the word. You become bored or less interested when discussion gets highly theoretical. Oh, no, not at all. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different. Yes, 100%. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yeah, I do. I hate that. That's kind of embarrassing. I wish I wasn't like that. That's something I really do want to work on. You rarely second guess the choices that you've made. That's not true. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No. Once in a while it's nice, so I won't completely disagree, but not really. You enjoy going to art museums. I'm sorry, I don't at all. You often have a hard time understanding people's other. No, 100% disagree on that one. You like to have a to-do list. Yes, 100%. You rarely feel insecure. I would say a couple years ago when I answered this, I would definitely have said agree. Or disagree, I mean. You rarely feel insecure. No, I would still, again, I wish it was like I'm in between here, but it depends on what we're talking about. There's certain things I don't at all anymore, but there is certain things that do. So I'm going to say, should I put the middle one? I think I'm going to do the middle one for now, just so I'm overcompensating a little bit. You avoid making phone calls. Yeah, that's true. Not terribly often, but if I can do a text versus a call, I'm probably going to do a text, most likely. Even though I do prefer phone calls. I do much prefer phone calls. But if I'm calling up like a pizza place, I would much rather just do a DoorDash or something. Not that I do it very often, because DoorDash is a lot of money, but I'd rather just go there and pick it up if I'm making that kind of decision. But like if I'm doing like fixing something with an account, I'd much rather text than call. But yeah, I don't know. Oh man, maybe I'll go neutral on that one, because I feel like that's not true by saying agree. I don't avoid them. Yeah, I'll just go neutral on that one. You often spend a lot of time. I know I just kind of went back on my word, but it's just because like I don't like texting. It's that one's kind of too general. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Yes, I love doing that. That's part of the reason I'm starting this channel, actually. Sorry, I have to there's it's like a yawn or something and it's not coming out. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends in the activities. Only with a couple of them. I would have definitely put strongly disagree a couple years ago, but now it's kind of disagree. For the most part, I do mostly have them do it. But there is a couple friend groups that I mentioned earlier that I do make sure I stay in touch with. I think that's, I don't know, I think that's a little bit of a disagree now. Wow, I know I'm not going to be 100% introverted anymore. That's because that's what I was before. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track. Yes, 100%. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made along. Yeah, I do. It happens. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Wow, that one's deep. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I don't know. I'm kind of analytical on that one. I don't contemplate it really at all. Your emotions control you more than you control them. No. No, I would mostly disagree on that one. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it's completely. Yeah, I do. I cover their ass. Sorry, I just do. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy and organized. No. I feel like you can't really have both. I don't know. I think I agree with that, actually. This is going to be much different than the first time I did it. I don't think I'm going to be an INFJ anymore, which is weird. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it'll take for them to feel disappointed in you. 100%. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I would say I disagree, actually, no. Well, that's interesting. That's weird. I'm definitely answering these differently than I did a couple of years ago. I already know it. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. I disagree. There is some kind of ridiculous debates and stuff like that, but I don't think that's true. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet. No, 100% disagree on that. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. This is a weird sense. Me and my dad talk about this. It's like a sixth sense. It's really weird. I do very, very easily can tell, and I can get into my friends' minds really easily. They don't like that. But yeah, that's 100%. You often feel overwhelmed. See, this, I don't like how this is worded, because yes, but it's because I make myself overwhelmed. I make myself have a ton of work to do. So I'm always busy. I always keep myself really busy. So I always make myself overwhelmed. So I kind of agree with that one, but it's not, I don't think it's what it's technically meaning. You complete things methodically without skipping over steps. 100%. You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Controversial? Not really. No. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I think I would have said yes before, but now no, I don't think I would now. You struggle with deadlines? No, that's false. You feel confident things will work out for you. Yeah. I always worry about the future. That's a big thing for me. The future is always bizarre. Oh, this is going to be different, isn't it? ISFJ. Oh. I was IN before. What is S? I forgot what S was. I only switched one letter. Interesting. I am much less introverted than I was. That's still quite a bit, though. I didn't think it was going to be that high still. Judging, yeah, it's still a lot more. Assertive, turbulent. Huh. I'll probably take a screenshot of this video earlier on. And then compare these two. Feeling. I'm still more feeling, huh? Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Intuitive. Update my profile. Heck yeah. Read my profile. Let's go through it. Defender personality type. Defender. Oh, that's new. I was diplomat before. Defender personality type is quite unique, as many of their qualities defy the definition of their individual things. I might actually do a separate video on reading through this, because this is a lot of reading. How do I want to do this? Oh no, it still says INFJ here. That's weird. Now I'll go through it. Defender personality type is quite unique, as many of their qualities defy the definition of their individual traits. Those sensitive defenders have an excellent analytical ability. Though reserved, they have a well-developed people skills and robust social relationships. This is very true. I I'm reserved, but the relationships that I do have are very, very solid. I would say like all my close friends were like that. They have well developed. I already said that. And though they are generally conservative type, it's true. I'm very frugal and not very outgoing, I guess you could say. Defenders are often receptive to change and new ideas. Damn straight. As with so many things, people with defender personality type are more than some other parts. It is the way they use the strengths that defines who they are. That's kind of general, but defenders are true altruists, meaning kindness in access and engaging the work and people they believe in with enthusiasm and generosity. That's true. There's hardly a better type than that make up such a large portion of the population, nearly 13%, combining the best of the tradition and desire to do good. Defenders are found in lines of work with sense of history behind them, such as medicine, academics, charitable, social work. That's not. I'm not, but he tried. Defender personalities, especially turbulent ones. Am I turbulent? I don't know. What's the difference? Assertive, turbulent. Oh, I'm turbulent. Okay. Are often meticulous to the point of perfectionism. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. And though they procrastinate, that's not true. Lies. They can always be relied on to get the job done on time. I don't procrastinate, though. Defenders take the responsibilities personally, consistently going above and beyond, doing everything they can to exceed expectations, delay others at work and at home. It's true. We must be seen to be believed. We challenge for defenders ensuring that they do is noticed. They have a tendency to underplay their accomplishments big time. All of my accomplishments are sitting in a drawer under my bed because I don't like having them out. I just can't. It's just, if I look at them, I'm going to get too arrogant. By pushing work onto them and taking credit. Wait. While their kindness is often respected, more cynical and selfish people are likely to take advantage of defenders' dedication and humbleness by pushing work onto them and then taking the credit. I worked at Dunkin' for 6 years. I'm just going to leave it at that. Defenders need to know when to say no and stand up for themselves if they are to maintain their confidence and enthusiasm. RIP. Yeah. Confidence is definitely something that lacks for me. Pretty much like all of my mentors have always said, like, that was the biggest thing I need to up. And I'm confident in certain ways, but there's other ways I'm like not. I was just like, I don't know. Naturally social, an odd quality for introverts. I would say that's true. Defenders utilize excellent memories to retain data and trivia. Very true. I remember every little thing, especially like dates and stuff. It's so annoying. Like the Packers lost against the Falcons in January 22nd of 2017. I was sitting at one of my friend's house, Ryan's house, with my best friend Jay at the time, and I watched as the Packers lost against the Falcons. Falcons went on to blow the Super Bowl that year, so that was fun. And then like also remember like the first girlfriend I ever had broke up with me on like June 9th of like 20. I want to say it was 2012. I was in 7th grade, so that happened. Yeah, so I just remember random stuff. I'm trying to think of other random stuff. Of course, when I try to think of it, like I don't remember it. I don't know. I remember when I was like 3. Like I don't know. I could go there, but where am I going? But to remember people and details about their life. Oh, that's not true. I retain data and trivia. When it comes to gift giving, defenders have no equal, using their imagination and natural sensitivity to express their generosity in ways that touch people's hearts to the recipients. Yeah, if you ask, well, I mean, if you ask people I've dated, they will tell you that my gifts are usually pretty spot on. And my cards that I give people are pretty spot on as well. I'm very good at figuring out, how to get the right gifts for people, because I'm very good at it. Yeah, I've made a lot of people cry for gifts and cards. While this is certainly true of their coworkers, whom people with defender personality often consider their personal friends, yes, it's true. It is a family that their expressions of affection fully bloom. It is in family that their expressions. I would say that's probably true for most people. My situation's a little weird. If I can protect you, I will. That's true. Defender personalities are a wonderful group, rarely sitting idle while a worthy cause remains unfinished. Defender's ability to connect with others on an intimate level is unrivaled among introverts. Fair enough. And the joy they experience in using these connections to maintain a supportive, happy family is a gift to everyone involved. They may never be truly comfortable in the spotlight and may feel guilty taking due credit for team efforts, but if they can ensure that their efforts are recognized, defenders are likely to feel a level of satisfaction in what they do that many other personality types can only dream of. Strengths and weaknesses. Supportive. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of this stuff. I do take things way too personal. Repress their feeling. That's very true. Overload themselves. Facts. I just said that. Reluctant to change. I feel like I am reluctant, but I'm open to it. If that makes sense. I know that doesn't. That I know it makes no sense. But like I'm open to change, but like I'd prefer not to. Oh no, romantic relationships. Oh, yep, there it is. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Unbearable shyness means it can take a long time to reach this point. That's facts. Yeah. Our upper course is due to a sound of my heart. Small price benefit is there. That's very true. If their partners are unwilling to and able to express this thanks, or worse still, are openly critical of their defender's partners, then they will find that, given time and pressure, all those repressed emotions can burst forth in a massive verbal attacks that all future regret in the world won't blunt. Yeah, that's very true. These outbursts, yeah, I would say like every few months or so, there's always that kind of thing. Try not to though, but the persuasive issue. Yeah. Friendships. I know I'm like skipping through it, but I'm not going to read every single one of these things. Given how generous I'm praise. Yeah. Parenthood. Alright. I think I'm going to cut it there. Interesting. I flipped my second letter to an S. Because I was INFJ T before. Now I'm INFJ. Or now I'm ISFJ. Again, I don't actually know what the S is, technically. Observant. Oh, I went from observant. Turbulent defender. Oh, I kind of miss him. I miss diplomat. Oh, because I switched now to an S, I am now sentinel. I don't know what the hell that even means. Huh. Diplomats, compassion, caring. Yeah, I have become a little bit more rough around the edges nowadays. What? I'm confused of what percentage of people are IS. Because I remember being like super rare before. Am I no longer rare? You're mostly introverted. Thanks. Like, I didn't know that. You're mostly observant. Was I intuitive before? Oh, that's kind of sad. I kind of want to be. I still want to be intuitive. Damn. Tactics. Yeah, I'm definitely judging. Decisive. Maybe I should have answered those questions better then. Decisive is not true. Whatever. Identity. Yeah, turbulent. Yeah, it's definitely true. Yeah. It is what it is. Why would I'm not gonna upgrade? Sorry. So yeah. Let's see. Will it show my other one? Oh, INFJ before. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at that. July 20th, 2019. So it's been a year and a half. Or, wow, I can't do math there. It's been 2.5 years. So thank you for watching. If you've made it all the way through, please like and subscribe on the channel. It would be much appreciated. These take a little bit of a while to edit. I don't think this one will take that bad. I mean, it's been 30 minutes since I started recording, but this one doesn't have like a lot of funny jokes and stuff in it, so I might not take 4 hours to edit this one. So, but anyways, I appreciate you watching, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you.